Hey everyone, welcome to my channel NK Academy. I'm Nandini and I'm here to teach you present perfect tense. This is the third video from the module on tenses. The first one was on simple present, second was on present continuous tense, and now this video is about present perfect tense. So let's get going. In this video, I'll be discussing what is present perfect tense, when to use present perfect tense, how to form sentences in present perfect, positive sentences, negative sentences, questions, and the questions with WH words. Now, as you know, at the end of the video, you will have a test. Take the test and check the answers which will be given in the description section. Let us see what is present perfect tense. Present perfect tense is a kind of bridge between past and present. It connects the past with the present. It talks about the action that took place in the past but which continues to be there in the present. It does a kind of linking past with the present. Let's see an example. They have been married for the past 10 years. They got married 10 years back and they are still married. I have worked here since 2015. The sentence means I started working here in 2015 and I'm still working. Now, let's talk about the structure of the sentence in present perfect tense. So, look at the sentence. I have worked. I is the subject, have is the auxiliary verb or helping verb, and worked is past participle form of the verb work. Jog your memory and you will remember that except the verb be, all the verbs have 3 forms. The verb be has 7 forms. Check my video on present continuous tense to know the forms of be. For now, let's look at the forms of the other verbs, and they have 3 forms. First is present form, second is past form, and the third is past participle form. Look at the verb take. The basic form or present form is take. The past form is took. The past participle form is taken. In the present perfect tense, we use the past participle form of the verb. So that's about the main verb. And regarding helping verbs or the auxiliary verbs, we use 2 auxiliary verbs, either has or have, depending upon the subject. Now let's see their usage with the subjects. As we know, subjects can be proper nouns or pronouns. Let's see. I have taken. You have taken. We have taken. They have taken. He has taken. She has taken. It has taken. Rajan has taken. Children have taken. Now, let's move on to know when to use present perfect tense. The first situation in which we use present perfect tense is when we want to talk about our life experiences. Let's see the examples. I have gone to Paris. I have been to my brother's place twice in this month. I may go more times. I haven't seen Niagara Falls yet, but I may see. So, all these 3 sentences talk about your life experiences. And in this situation, we use present perfect tense. Second situation, actions that started in the past and continue to the present. Let's see the examples. They have lived here for years. They started living in the past. They started living in the past here and they still continue. She has worked in the bank for 4 years. We have had the same car for 10 years. 10 years ago, we had purchased the car and the car is still with us. Connected, past connected with the present. The thing which we purchased in the past is still with us. All these sentences show an action that started in the past and still holds good. At this juncture, I'm going to tell you a very important point, and that is when we talk about the duration of time, we use the words for or since. Now, look at these sentences. First sentence, I have lived here for 4 years. I have lived here since 2017. The first sentence shows duration of time, that is 4 years. And the second sentence shows point of time, that is 2017. For is used when we talk about duration of time, and since is used when we talk about point of time. I have worked here for 10 years. 10 years is period of time, duration of time. But if you say, I have worked here since 2011, you are mentioning point of time, that is 2011. 2 weeks, 1 month, 5 days. All these show duration of time and we should use for. Last week, last month, January 2020, 9 a.m. All these show point of time. Along with them, we must use since. I have worked here since 2011. I have worked here for the past 10 years. Okay? Now, let's move on to the third situation. We use present perfect tense when we want to talk about the action that has completed in the very recent past. Just now the action was completed. In such a case, we use present perfect tense. Let's see the examples. I have just eaten. We have just seen her. Has he just left? So, all these actions are completed very recently, just now, not in the past, not in the far past, but just now. So, such a situation requires the use of present perfect tense. So, just to revise what we have learnt, there are 3 situations in which we use present perfect tense. First one, life experiences. Second one, action started in the past and they still hold good. Third, action started in the past but completed just recently. Now, let's see how to form sentences in present perfect tense. First, let's see how to make positive sentences and their short forms. You know it very well why it is important to use short forms during our conversation. It speeds up our talk and it's convenient. Okay, let's see. It'll be a good practice for you. Repeat after me. I have written. And the short form will be I've written. They have written. They have written. She has written. She's written. He has written. He's written. Now let's see how to form negative sentences. I have written. I have not written. I haven't written. I've not written. You have written. You have not written. You haven't written. You have not written. we have written, we have not written, we haven't written, we've not written. Repeat after me so that it'll be easy for you to speak out. When you have to speak these sentences, tell these sentences, it'll be easy for you. They have written, they have not written, they haven't written, they've not written. She has written, she has not written, she hasn't written, she's not written. He has written, he has not written, he hasn't written, he's not written. Okay? So that's how we make negative sentences and their short forms in present perfect tense. Now let's see how to form questions. I have written. Have I written? Yes, I have. No, I haven't. You have written. Have you written? Yes, you have. No, you haven't. They have written. Have they written? Yes, they have. No, they haven't. He has written. Has he written? Yes, he has. No, he hasn't. Rajit has written. Has Rajit written? Yes, Rajit has. No, Rajit hasn't. You can make questions using WH words too. The structure will remain same. You will only add WH words in the beginning. What has he written? He has written a story. What have they written? They have written a poem. So on and so forth. So you have learned how to write positive sentences in present perfect tense, how to write their short forms, how to write negative sentences, how to write how to make questions, how to make questions using WH, and also how to answer the questions. So, quite a bit of learning, I guess. It's time to test. Take the test and check the answers in the description section. Okay, now take the test. My mom dash not been to London. Has, is, have. Choose the right answer. Second, dash you finished your project. Have, has, is. Dash you been to Japan. Is, have, has. We dash never eaten Mexican food. Have, has, are. I have dashed my umbrella. Forget, forgetting, forgotten. The sun come up. Was, have, has. The children dash the lost puppy. Have find, is finding, have found. Judy has been a vegetarian dash 3 years. Since, for, after. I haven't worked dash last December. Since, for, by. Take the test. Choose the right answers, and after completing the test, check the answers in the description section. Okay? Hope you all have understood present perfect tense thoroughly. In the next video, I'm going to teach you present perfect continuous tense. And after present perfect continuous tense, we will be moving on to past tense. So see you soon in the next video. Till then, goodbye. If you like the video, please subscribe and share with your friends, because when you share, you grow. Stay blessed, stay happy. Bye.